In this video, we will show you how to assemble your new Bionic Runner. Start by opening the top of the box and be careful of the sharp staples. Turn the cardboard box over with the flaps facing out and then slide the box off of the foam shell. Locate the side with the stirrups and the pedals and remove the plastic covering. Lay the styrofoam down, remove the parts, tools, and owner's manual. Turn the foam shell over and remove the handlebars, but keep them close to the side. Remove the top piece of the foam shell and look at your new Bionic Runner. Take the front wheel out first and put it off to the side. Carefully lift your Bionic Runner out of the foam shell. It may help to put your knee on the foam as you lift. Now look at the folding mechanism. The red lock should be clipped over the two parts. Hand tighten the black knob and make sure it's tight. It should look like this when done correctly. Now unfold the steering tube until it clicks into place and secure the cam lock. Lift the handlebars and center them on the steering tube. Make sure the cables don't get twisted as seen here. The gear shifter should be on the right, the brake should be at a 30-degree angle, and the handlebar end should be facing slightly upward. Add the top of the stem clamp with the 2 hex bolts and use the 5mm hex wrench and tighten completely. Remove the plastic protective cover from the front forks and find the quick release skewer in the parts packet. Remove the tension nut and one spring from the quick release skewer. Insert the skewer into the front wheel axle from the opposite side of the disc brake rotor. Turn the wheel over and place the spring back onto the skewer so the small end of the spring faces inwards towards the wheel axle. With the assistance of another person, lift up the front of the Bionic Runner and rest the forks on the front wheel axle. If you do this by yourself using the kickstand, be careful not to misalign the front wheel. Next, find the crank axles in your parts kit. Match the green sticker on the crank axle with the green sticker on the Bionic Runner crank. The green is on the right side and screws in the clockwise direction. Use the spanner and remember to tighten completely. Match the crank axle with the red sticker on the left side of the Bionic Runner and note that this crank axle screws in counterclockwise. Use the spanner and tighten completely. Pick up the stirrup. You'll notice the bolt is loose, but don't tighten it yet. Put the roller on the track and put the other end on the crank axle. Take 2 lock washers with the ridges facing towards each other and stack them on top of one another. Insert the bolt through the middle. Secure the end cap to the crank arm and then add the bolt with the washers and tighten completely. Use the hex and crescent wrench to tighten the bolt with the lock washers on the stirrup arm. Locate the pedals and turn them over. There is a sticker showing which side of the Bionic Runner they go on. Match the pedal to the correct side and you'll see a matching sticker on the stirrup. The pedal on the right screws in clockwise or to the right, and the pedal on the left screws in counterclockwise or to the left. And remember, tighten completely. Finally, we'll attach the black bungee cords from the pedals to the inside of the stirrups. Loosen the bolt about halfway up the stirrup and wrap the bungee cord around twice so that one side of the bungee is tight and the other side is loose. Ensure that the pedal is tilted as far up as possible so that the red bar is touching the stirrup. Then tighten the bolts. Add the reflectors to the front and rear of the Bionic Runner using the parts provided in the parts packet. Inflate the tires to 70 psi, checking that the tire and tube are seated properly in the rim at 15 and 30 psi. Double check that everything is tightened and you're ready to go. Congratulations. Enjoy.